Yeah, baby, we about to get it on. Good morning and welcome to Whenever You Are. I am Bandit Haze, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've never really done an unboxing video before. I figured if I'm going to do an unboxing video, I'm going to go big because that's just how I roll. So here's the thing. I wanted to get a new graphics card. And I came to the conclusion that the best graphics card for me, for what I want to be using it for, is the NVIDIA GTX 1080. Now, when you get a graphics card like that, you have to consider, do you have a processor powerful enough to run it? So this is the AMD FX 8350. It is an 8-core 4.0 gigahertz processor. Let me move some stuff out of the way of my desk actually. By the way, this is my desk setup. Normally when I'm recording, I'm using my webcam. I don't know if you can see the webcam. Actually, let me take this up a little bit. That's my webcam. It's a Logitech C920. Very good webcam for anybody who's wanting to get a webcam. Let me tip this down just a tad. You can see a little bit more of my desk right now. My PlayStation 4, headphones, all kinds of stuff. All useful stuff, including this tape measure and a comb, which I use for my beard. So yeah, all useful stuff, all useful stuff. All right, let me get on with this. Let's see, make sure you can see this. So yeah, open this up. This is the processor. That is the processor, the actual chip. Now, right now, you can see this. This is the PSU that I have right now. It's the Corsair CX750M. M stands for modular, means you can take out the plugs and stuff. This is the Corsair RM1000X. It's a 1000 watts PSU, also modular. And this box is huge. Look at that. Compared to this box, yeah, bloody huge. It's heavy as well. Okay, it's got a little bit on here, so let's cut that. Yeah, I don't have an actual box cut, so I just use scissors. Clearly, I don't do a lot of unboxings. Instructions, which I'm not going to get read, but put those over there for a second. So yeah, power cable, very handy for a power supply unit. Looks like it's got a carrier bag. It actually comes with a carrier bag. Now, I don't know how many times you're going to need to take out your power supply unit to carry it around with you, or even as the cables, but it comes with a carrier bag, which is pretty cool. Then let me show you the actual unit, which they wrapped in some kind of velvet carrier as well. Very, very nice. But this is the actual unit. So yeah, it's about the size I'd expect it to be. Right now, when I game on my PC, I use my PlayStation 4 controller. Works very well for most games, not all. There's a few that it does have issues with, but it's not native to the PC. You have to use another program called, well, I use DS4 Windows. There's other ones you can use. I use DS4 Windows. I have heard, however, that they are going to have native support for PS4 controllers. But in any case, I bought this before I heard that particular news, which was an Xbox One controller. I do not have an Xbox One. I may decide to buy an Xbox One in the future, probably not. But I did want to get an Xbox One because I had an Xbox 360 controller. But the thing with the Xbox 360 controller, the D-pad is so awkward. It's got these little bits in between the D-pad, which I don't like. Let me show you here because it might be a bit easier to see. But yeah, these little bits here between. And what happens, especially when your hands get a little bit sweaty, you're pressing forward and you might accidentally hit down, which to be fair can happen anyway, but it's just more likely to happen when controllers like this. So I went ahead and I bought this Xbox One controller with the cable. I'm gonna go wireless with this. I don't see the point of doing. I'm sitting right next to it. What's the point of going wireless with the controller? You know, it's just, how do I open this bloody thing? I hate packages, by the way, where they're so difficult to open and you end up ripping the damn box. This is the controller. Look at that. It's very, very nice. It feels very comfortable, and it doesn't have those little bits in between the D-pad, so that's very nice. And now, drum roll, please. That's not a drum roll. I'll put it in the edit. This is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card, and I went with the EVGA version. Look how big this thing is. Look at that. This is huge. This is huge. Now, you know, here's the thing. I came up in the old school days of computer building where they were always talk about how you should never, ever, ever touch the connectors. You're not supposed to touch it with your hands. But every time I watch these videos on YouTube, you know, Jay's 2 Cents and Linus Tech Tips and others, they quite happily put their fingers all over it. You know, I mean, it's got covers, that's fine, I don't mind doing it now, but they quite happily put their fingers all over it. And apparently with modern day circuitry, that whole stuff doesn't matter. The whole static thing is a thing of the past, apparently. That being said, I ain't gonna test it out. You know what I'm saying? I am not gonna test it out, just in case, just in case. Anyway, that is the unboxing. Wait. Before I forget, I currently have 16 gigabytes of RAM in my PC. I'm about to have 32. Another 16 gigabytes of RAM. My PC's gonna be a beast. All right, but now, gotta pull it all together. Yeah, it is very important to keep your PC very, very clean because you can see that's gotten very dusty. So, turns out I don't have enough thermal paste, and I've come too far to turn back now. So, alright, so I just found a store where I was able to reserve the thermal paste. I had it in stock and I made a reservation to collect it today. But before I do that, I'm going to see if I can complete the rest of this and see if there is, hopefully there's nothing else that I've forgotten. But definitely thermal paste is very important. If you don't have enough thermal paste, don't risk it. It's not worth the risk. You will break your computer, and the amount of money these things cost, you do not want to be doing that. So yeah, definitely remember to get thermal paste when you're buying processors. For anybody wondering, this is the size difference between the 750 Ti and the 1080. That's quite big, isn't it? Look at that. Way. Oh, I don't have any more issues. Oh, this bloody thing fits. Okay, so it looks like everything is in place now, apart from the fan, because I can't put it on just yet because I do not have enough thermal paste. That's how much thermal paste I had left. Not enough, not enough. I need a little bit more, and I'm not going to risk. I'm not going to risk it on that much. But everything else is fitting in. I haven't forgotten anything else. It's all here, just that thermal paste. So yeah, time to get it. I now have the thermal paste. If it will focus. No, there. Time to apply it. Oh, okay, that's not how you apply it. Yeah, just the initial test before I actually plug anything in, but everything's spinning as it should. There's the processor fan spinning as it should. The graphics fans are not spinning. Is that a problem? They were spinning a moment ago, I'm sure. I mean, it looks like the lights are on. Maybe they only spin when they start to get a bit hot, maybe? Is that part of the design? They don't spin all the time, maybe? Should I be concerned about that? It's the next day. I found out about the graphics cards fans. They are designed to not spin all the time. They only start spinning when they get hot, which is fine, nothing to worry about. Everything else is running smoothly. Everything else is up and running, except it turns out that Adobe Premiere Elements 13, the one program that I probably use more than any other program on my computer, doesn't work with the GTX 1080. Not only that, because Adobe Customer Services doesn't work weekends, I now have to wait until tomorrow before I have any chance of getting that sorted out. But it is what it is. In the meantime, I'm using my laptop to edit the video, which isn't ideal, but on the bright side, vidception. And that was my first unboxing video, villagers. What do you think? Would you like to see more of these types of videos, or should I keep it under wraps? Let me know down below, and if you liked this video, give it a like and share it amongst your friends. If you did not like it, then give it a dislike and share it amongst your enemies. Either way, let me know your reasons in the comments. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you for watching, and until whenever, if ever, thermal paste. Always remember thermal paste. Can do is speculate as to what happened. Have they gone to an area with no reception? Or have they been kidnapped by the mafia? Or maybe that bitch just thinks she's too good for me, huh?